Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Missmartinez. So today, judging by the title, you can already assume what I'm going to be talking about. I'm going to be talking about the ACL injury. So this is a very different video to what I usually do, but because I have personally recently have just gone through this, I thought it would be a good idea to talk about it, as it's very common in people who participate in sports. So I thought it was a good idea to do because not a lot of people talk about how they're feeling when they're going through this stage, and I thought, I don't know, I just thought I really just wanted to talk about it. I don't know, I found myself even typing in on YouTube ACL injury and things like that, so I just thought, why not do a video myself about it since I'm going through it right now. So first of all, I tore my ACL 3 months ago. So I play basketball, for those of you who know me now, during the same week that I was going to go to the Seychelles. So this must have been on a Tuesday or Wednesday, and I was supposed to be going to the Seychelles on holiday with my best friend on that Sunday. Usually I do not participate in any sports in the same week that I'm going to be going on holiday because, of course, you might get injured, and this was a big holiday. You know, the Seychelles is not cheap and is beautiful, so you do want to enjoy it when you go there. It's like once in a lifetime. So got to the game, got changed, we played the game. First quarter, alright. Second quarter, fine. Third quarter, fine again. Fourth quarter comes and I'm still playing. So my friend passed me the ball for a fast break, so which means that I was the only person on the other side running down. So I was running down with the ball, dribbling of course, and then two defenders appeared in front of me, so they obviously ran a bit faster than me, and because they were right in front of me, I was underneath the ring, so I went to stop so I didn't force the shot up. So I went to stop and to pass to my teammate. But before doing that, so as I'm stopping, that floor, for some reason, basketball people know, like basketball players know, that we usually complain that the floor doesn't have enough grip. Well, this floor had too much grip. So when I went to stop, my foot, it was almost like it stayed glued to the floor. My foot stayed stuck, and basically my body was still moving forward as my foot was stuck behind me. Therefore, so imagine this is my knee. Instead of it staying bent, it bent, so it went back straight and popped all the way back. Felt the pop, heard it, and when I tell you that this was the worst pain I've ever felt in my life, and just to kind of give you a comparison of pain, like how I'm tolerant, I fractured my nose playing basketball as well, and I never even felt it. I didn't realise my nose was fractured until 2 months later when my sister noticed it when I was Skyping her, and I didn't even notice it. So that tells you a lot about my pain tolerance. Worst pain of my life. Fell straight to the ground. I started punching the floor. My coach came over, was saying, "Sophie, breathe, I need you to breathe. Just breathe." And I swear I can hardly remember this because I feel like it wasn't me. I feel like it's weird, but when you're in that much pain, you don't even know what you're saying. And I was saying to my coach, just chop my leg off, just chop it off, just chop it off. So that kind of tells you how painful it was that I was telling anyone around me to just chop my leg off, because that was the worst pain I've ever felt in my life. I really thought I broke my bone or broke something. So they moved me to the bench, and at first, I think because my heart rate was still pumped because I was just playing, I felt like I was okay. I was like, oh, actually this isn't too bad, I think I'm fine. I think maybe I was just overthinking, I think I'm fine. Don't call the ambulance. But little did I know that they already called them, because they knew that I must have been talking rubbish. They called the ambulance. They took a while, because if you live in London, you know that if you're not bleeding, they won't come in a hurry, so they take a while. The ambulance, I mean, to come. The game was still going on. Sat down, had an ice pack on it, had a lady helping me out, and then all of a sudden I'm like, woo, Like, I can just feel a heat coming up, and I feel like my knee is about to explode. Like, the swelling, it was literally, it felt like this sensation, like it was pumping and it was just about to pop. Like, it felt like it was trying to get big in a small box that my knee didn't fit in. That's how it felt. Then I was thinking, oh my god, like, this might actually be a problem, because I think most people think that they're invincible and think that nothing can ever happen to them, especially myself, when I rarely get injured. So for that to happen to me, I still can't believe it. Got taken to the hospital, was on gas and air, and when I say gas and air, I don't smoke, I don't drink, but gas and air was the best thing I've ever had in my life. Like that, ooh. It took me somewhere else. It was the best thing I've ever had, and when they took that away from me, I was literally so upset. I was so upset. They took a while, they done an x-ray, they didn't do an MRI scan, which I don't know why they didn't, because we knew that nothing was broken. We knew it must have been a ligament. So an MRI scan is what tells you if your ligament is torn. An x-ray tells you if your bones are broken. So they didn't do that. I was on crutches. I went on holiday. First week there, I was on the crutches. Second week, the sun kind of helped, so I was walking slowly, still walking very carefully. Had 2 physio sessions with the NHS. If you live in London, we have the NHS, which means we get our checkups and things like that from the hospital for free. So went to the physio, and my sister had previously had knee surgery, so she told me that they like to long things out because they don't like to pay. So for example, an MRI scan costs money, so they're going to do everything to make it the process long, which I find is stupid. And if you can just get your MRI scan done privately. If you're in London, private scans cost about £200. I know it's a lot of money for just a scan, but it's so worth it because you'll make the process go much quicker. 2 physios. Then I said to the physio, listen, I'm young, I'm now signed off work, I'm not working, I'm losing my mind because I don't know what's going on. You need to just send me off to do an MRI scan. I can't do it anymore. And she literally took me seriously. She basically sent me off, but obviously it isn't that quick. They have to book another appointment, that takes weeks. So finally got my MRI scan, and basically I've torn my ACL. So now I'm waiting for the date for my surgery, which is going to take another few weeks. So it is a long and slow process. It is very frustrating. So now I'm going to be talking about how I've been feeling throughout this whole process, really. When it first happened to me, it really didn't hit me. I was trying to tell myself I'm still okay. I was trying to tell myself, yeah, like when I come back from the Seychelles, which was only 2 weeks after my after this happened, yeah, I'll go back to work, I'll be fine. My friends are telling me, don't be stupid, Sophie, you can't work, something is wrong, you're not gonna work. I'm saying, no, I'm gonna work, I'm fine. It's like, I don't like being sick, and I think loads of athletes hate this part of being injured, because it's almost like that we're weak. Like, people automatically look at you. I find that people look at you and say, are you really injured? Are you faking it? Why would I want to fake it? I enjoy training, so why would I want to fake it? That's stupid. I even had a few people say, yeah, saying that I was faking it, basically saying that I'm doing it to be off work, which is silly, but people just want to talk and say whatever they want to say. But yeah, I've said what I've had to say on Snapchat about it. I had a little rant about it. It was like the only way I could release. I usually don't have rants, and I wasn't that person who says how they feel on the internet, but sometimes it has to be done, and obviously in a polite way. I'm not a rude person, but it just had to be done because I really just had enough of people talking about me. I think one thing that I said in my rant that's really important, one thing to remember is during this process, especially if you continue to post things on Instagram, people are going to assume that you are okay because you look happy in your Instagram post. You're wearing makeup, you're posing, you look happy. But what they need to remember, and what everyone really needs to remember, is Instagram, people post what they want to post. People post things that make them happy and make other people happy. We don't want to post things that are sad. No one wants to do that. Don't assume, because little do they know is everyone's going through their own thing. And little do you know, I have torn my ACL. It's official. It's done. Like, just stop talking about people. That's what I say. One thing that I've been enjoying is, if I was busy playing basketball, if I was busy going to the gym every day, I wouldn't have had time to really go into fashion, go into beauty, because I am a makeup artist, but I found that I didn't have time to do my videos. I didn't have time to edit, I didn't have time to take pictures, I didn't have time to look after myself. So this is one positive thing that you really need to take out of it, and that I'm taking out of it. For everyone that's going through something, just remember that when you sit down out of something that you really love, go into something else. Not only the time, but it's one thing that's making me happy, because sitting down doing nothing is not making me happy. If anything, it's going to make me more depressed, and I don't want to be depressed. So I'm trying to motivate myself, I'm trying to keep busy, and if anything, it's giving me time to contact people that you usually don't contact because you're too busy, friends and loved ones. So yeah, but obviously I've had to stop training completely. I've been doing certain physio exercises because you do have to strengthen your knee before having the surgery. So, but when I say exercises, it's literally like trying to elevate your leg off the ground, push it down to the ground, things like that, and a bit of swimming. That's the only things you're allowed to do. Well, that's the only things they told me that I'm allowed to do until after surgery, basically. This process has been really difficult. I've been really low. There's days where I've felt, this is weird even talking about this on camera, because all my videos have been happy things, and I don't like to be, you know, on a downer, but it has been really hard. Especially when you're a person that's go, like you like to do things, so to have to stop all of that is very frustrating. So yeah, I'm a person that literally loves to train. Like this last few months now, like these last 6 months, I've enjoyed, by the way I'm not crying guys, my nose is just really blocked, but these last 6 months, or this last year, I've really enjoyed gym more than basketball. Basketball has been a bit more competitive and it's a bit tiring and draining, whereas gym, it allows you to really focus on yourself and compete with yourself. So I've really missed it. Gym is a place for me where I can really release my stress. When I don't want to be at home overthinking, I go to the gym, put some music on and just work, and you just feel great knowing that you're changing yourself and making yourself better, and it's a mental thing to me. So that has been really hard. Luckily I've had good people around me, so what I recommend is just surround yourself with good people. This is a time that also makes you reflect on life, and you ask yourself what you really want to do. And trust me, some people would be laughing, like, reflect on life, like what's you on about, ACL tear? But it's because you're basically at home doing nothing, so it really allows you to think about life, think about what you really want to do, whether that's read more books, whether that's like learn more about religion, do something you like. For example, I've now been doing more of my videos on Instagram and posting more on Instagram and Snapchat. So, you know, if you want to see that, go on my Instagram. It's Missmartinez. But yeah, so I've just been the only thing that's really helped me be happy is doing my videos, my editing, and seeing and having the people that really love me and really care about me visit me and ask how I'm doing, because it is really hard. You know, it's not just an injury. Like, I can't stand for 30 minutes straight without my knee killing me. 30 minutes straight. Therefore, that's why I can't work. I work in retail. For those of you who know, I work for Matt, and that is retail. That means I'm standing. So unfortunately, I can't stand for an 8-hour shift. It's impossible. Like I said, I can't stand for half an hour without my knee hurting. It doesn't mean that I can't walk properly. It just means my knee is going to ache and it's going to give in and I'm going to have to sit down. I haven't been sleeping properly. It is really a stressful time. I mean, especially before they gave me my results, I was not able to sleep, not only because of the pain, but also because of the fact that all I kept doing is overthinking. What can it be? Different doctors were telling me different things. At the beginning, all the doctors were saying it was my LCL, not my ACL. It's just, I've had days where you just literally feel so down. I still go to my basketball practices sometimes and I watch them all play. With basketball, it's funny because watching the basketball isn't really affecting me as much. It's more the gym, because with basketball you see results within your sports, but with gym you see results within yourself, your own body. And I was really getting somewhere and really doing my videos on Instagram and really helping other people and feeling great about myself, and now it's all on a pause and I can't even do anything. The doctor said that I can do upper body, but even if I do upper body, my knee starts to swell and I'm in pain. I have been taking my sister and my best friend to the gym. As I'm qualified, I've been helping them with the gym, helping them with their exercises, helping them achieve their goals. But even though you're helping them, I mean, the majority of the time I'm happy to and I feel great. But because everyone knows me in the gym, it reminds me, they say, oh, you're still not well. And it's just like, oh, you don't understand how long this is going to be. This is a struggle. It's already been 3 months. It's too long. And remember, after surgery, it's going to be 9 months recovery. So you're going to be okay. Obviously, in that 9 months, it's not like you're going to be sitting in your bed recovering. You're going to be doing physio, but it's going to be 9 months before you can actually play basketball or feel 100% yourself again, which is another thing that's slightly stressing me out, because one thing I'm terrified about, and like my closest family know, is being put to sleep and that surgery. But hopefully I'll be doing another video when it comes closer. I'm gonna get my sister to vlog the whole day when I go in for the surgery. When I come out, I'm gonna be doing another video of how I feel after surgery, if it's good, because I really think these videos are good. There's all these videos on YouTube, but all the doctors are speaking doctor language, and it's good to hear. I think that it's good to hear a story from someone else, and I feel like one thing that I was looking for on YouTube, which I found in other people, is hearing that yes, there is a point where you can go into depression, and yes, it's okay, it's normal, you're going to be fine. And even though I'm saying that, obviously there's going to be days where I'm not going to believe it and I'm going to feel down, but you just need to remember that there's worse things in the world and it's gonna get better. Now that you know the results and you're gonna go for surgery, it can only get better. So that's what we need to all remember, I guess. I'm just grateful I know the results, and I will definitely be doing another video in a few months' time when I get my surgery. Hopefully it won't be too long, but I will definitely be doing that. Let me know in the comments down below if this video was useful, if you guys recommend any more exercises other than the ones that I showed you. Please let me know. I'd love I hope I'm open to anything if it's good for me. To summarize this video, I'm gonna say, number one, definitely as soon as you basically have this injury, get to the doctors and get them to give you an x-ray and an MRI. Really push for that. And if you live in London, you know that you kind of have to, you know, even if you're not crying, just try to really, we know you're in pain, but with the doctors you really have to show you're in pain. So try to really push for that and show that you're struggling and you are in pain and you need these results. So definitely do that. If that doesn't work, if you can afford it, go private. It's £200, go private, get your MRI scan, send that to the hospital, and then they can book you your date for your surgery. Number three, just try stay positive, ignore the haters, because there's always going to be haters. If you get haters, it means you're doing something good. So just try to ignore that, be angry for a few minutes and then just leave it, because if they've only got you to talk about, then how boring are their lives, seriously. So number 4, keep busy. Do something you enjoy that you didn't have time to do before. Say drawing, say editing, say taking pictures. Do something you love. Number 5, stay positive. It will get better. Just stay positive. And one thing that I didn't actually mention is, if you are in a lot of pain, don't do what I did, which is just say, I'll be fine, I don't need painkillers. Take the painkillers if you need it. Obviously not every day, but if you need it, because that's the mistake that I did. I decided to take my painkillers again. Not every day, like I said, but when I actually need it, I do. So yeah, those are my tips and that's my advice and that's everything I've been through. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, see you in my next one. See ya.